Okay, short market update. There's a lot going on. Yesterday we had a QE announcement, but today the 10-year yield has completely erased all the gains from yesterday. So yeah, we are back to where we were 24 hours ago. On my other screen, I'm also seeing oil making new highs. It could be the market is reacting to that. Yeah, but nothing has changed to both the short and long term picture. I think that um, yeah, this is unlikely to become a major top unless we are going to make a double top, right? I said it in the last video, because if you look back historically, maybe only the COVID dip is probably the only scenario where you could find where we start selling off significantly after a breakout, after a strong breakout. Here we had a range and then we had two consecutive bars closing on the high, so that's relatively strong. Here it was already a sign. This is basically just a double top with this, because this candle was already failing, right? See the tail. So here this bar closed strong. The second bar held up. So yeah, this is not going to be a top yet unless we come back all the way to the top and then make a double top. So you'll get an opportunity to get out of your longs before the crash happens, probably. Shorter term, yeah, I already told my members yesterday that these 3 consecutive bear bodies closing on their lows would mean that the first pass was probably gonna lead to one more bear leg. So that's what we are starting right now. But once this leg is completed, I think we're gonna see that the upside to make that double top, at least what I was talking about, could be here. Could also be that we're gonna test all the way to this gap up here. But even if we do, odds favor we're going back to the top. Still, longer term, there are still magnets above. 8,000 round number is definitely a magnet, especially once we start trending higher again. And then yeah, a little above the magnet makes sense. I do think the path is still drawn from last time. I do think at one point we are going to massively roll over. Also, why do I think that? Because I was looking at this chart, the Nasdaq. Yeah, you can actually you can turn on. It's going parabolic to the upside, and yeah, you can already see it cannot go to the left, right? And actually, when you look at this curve, I'm not drawing it correctly, but you can see it is accelerating, and we are going steeper, 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 steeper. Well, that's a sign that we are definitely in the last phase of this leg, and we are going to do at least something like this or this in, well, this is a 3-month chart, so you can see it on the monthly chart too. When it will start, I don't know. Probably sooner than later, in the weeks ahead, months ahead. I don't think it's going to take another year. I think it's going to happen this year. So we have to be prepared, because this is the move down is where we're going to make the most of our money. This is where we're really going to print. Once this strong selling starts, that's the moment we are going to make big profits. All right, so let me know if any questions. I will reply to all of them.